what the Quran is telling, and no one knows what happened. No one, until this came down, is that the Lord God took the soul, and they thought he was dead, and they washed the body and clothed it and put the body in the cave. And then something happened that no one knew of. The Lord God returned the soul and then raised him. And so he's coming back. And when he comes back, well, we have news for you. Oh Jesus, I'm going to take your soul and I'm going to raise you. And I'm going to cleanse you of all that they have thrown about you. All these accusations that his mother committed sin and he's a child of sin and all these things. Yeah. Cleanse you of all of this rubbish, these acts of blasphemy. And I'm going to cause those who follow you, and I'm going to cause those who follow you. Imran does not follow Jesus. Imran follows Muhammad. Marius follows Jesus. Imran follows Muhammad. We have the same truth. The same truth came to Jesus. The same truth came to Muhammad. But this is a community following him, and this is a community following him. So I'm going to cause those who follow you. That could not be those who say a man could marry another man and get a marriage certificate, could it? No, they're not following Jesus, they're following Satan. I'm going to cause those who follow you to be raised. This is the end time. This part of the Christian world is going to be raised above and superior and dominant over that other part. And so this is going to be the ruling power in the world. The ruling power in the world in the end time will be those who follow Jesus. But the Quran goes on to say something more than that. And this is news for the Christian world. Our Christian brothers and sisters are probably going to hear this from the Quran. They never knew that this is in the Quran. Not only will you be raised to a dominant position in the world, but that position of dominance will be preserved until the end of the world. And so the role to be played by the followers of Prophet Muhammad, Allah's blessings be upon him, in the end time, is a role of supporting you and assisting you. We're not going to be ruling the world. You will be ruling the world. That is the Quran. And you're hearing it for the first time. And they're also hearing it for the first time in the Muslim world, because they've not been able to study the Quran with proper methodology. And then he said, after the conquest of Constantinople, now the Bosphorus has been freed, the Russian Navy is able to enter the Mediterranean. He said, at that time, the Antichrist will now appear in person. We do not have the time to explain the whole subject of the Antichrist. But in a nutshell, he is someone who is created by the Lord God. And he is programmed by the Lord God. And he is programmed by the Lord God, the Antichrist, to impersonate the Messiah. The Messiah is someone promised by the Lord God to the Israelite people who are in a state of trauma and shock, demoralized, when holy Israel, the holy state of David, of Solomon, crumbles in an instant and is finished. As soon as Solomon died,